Bodha, in our last episode you stopped right when King Dasharatha, desperate for children, decided to do Ashwamedha Yagam and Sumatra told him about the divine prophecy. What happened next?
That's when a journey began, Tattva, both physical and divine. Dasharatha crossed forests, rivers and kingdoms until he reached Angadesham. There King Romapada, his old and cherished friend, welcomed him warmly. Romapada introduced him to his son-in-law, the great Rishyashringa Maharshi, glowing like a living fire of penance.
Did Dasharatha succeed in convincing them?
Yes, Tattva, when Dasharatha with humility requested Romapada to send Rishyashringa to Ayodhya for the sacred Putrakameshti Yaga, Romapada agreed. He asked his son-in-law to go along with his daughter Shanta. Soon, the chariots were ready.
Ayodhya must have burst with excitement, right?
Absolutely. Dasharatha sent word ahead. The city was decorated like a bride. Flags fluttering, houses perfumed, streets clean and lotuses scattered along the pathways. People sang, danced and prepared to welcome their guests. Under the guidance of Vasishtha and Rishyashringa Maharshi, preparations for Ashwamedha Yagna and Putrakameshti began. Invitations were sent to rulers from across Bharatavarsha. Vasishtha asked Sumatra to personally invite King Janaka of Mithila, the king of Kashi and the Kaikeya king, Dasharatha's father-in-laws, King Romapada, the kings from Sindhu, Sauvera, Saurashtra, eastern and southern regions.
Bodha, what exactly is Ashwamedha Yaga?
The Ashwamedha Yaga, a powerful Vedic ritual. A consecrated horse is set free to wander for a year, followed by warriors. If any kingdom stops it, it means war. Only a king confident in his strength and dharma can attempt it. It washes away all the sins and declares sovereign supremacy, ultimately leading to heaven.
Has anyone performed it in recent centuries?
Not in Kali Yuga. The scriptures forbid it now. But do you know what equals Ashwamedha Yaga in Kali Yuga?
What is it, Bodha?
Anathapreta Samskaram, performing final rites for someone who has no family. It grants immense punya equal to that of Ashwamedha Yagam. The Yagam commenced. Kaushalya in full devotion walked around the sacrificial horse and severed it as per ritual. She spent the night beside its body. The cooked bone marrow was inhaled by Dasharatha as ordained. After the ritual, Dasharatha donated his kingdom to the priests. But when the priests returned it back to him, he gifted them gold, cows and silver in large quantities. On Rishyashringa Maharshi's advice, the Putrakameshti began. Deities gathered invisibly near the ritual. As offerings were poured, the gods felt the pull of the sacrifice. In the midst of the devatas was Lord Brahma. The devatas were sharing their grievances.
Grievances? What was that about?
It was about the Asurraj Ravana. The devatas lamented, "This Rakshasa Ravana oppresses all three worlds. He has become unsaliable and is torturing deities, sages, yakshas, gandharvas, demons and Brahmins." Ravana, greedy and arrogant, went on bringing destruction to the three worlds. He carries away women by violence. The sun does not scorch him and the wind does not blow by him. Even the ocean, with its incessantly moving waves, becomes still in his presence. He is immune to us due to your boon, Brahmadev. Lord Brahma replied, "I see a way. Ravana has protection from gods, yakshas, rakshasas, gandharvas, but not from men or monkeys out of arrogance. So he shall only fall to a man, monkey or a boar." At that very moment, Lord Vishnu appeared, radiant as 1,000 suns.
Did the devatas plead him for protection?
Yes, Tattva. They said, "O Vishnu, assuming human form, kill Ravana in the battle. He has become a source of torment to the worlds and is invincible by gods." Vishnu, the Supreme Soul, assured that he would always incarnate to punish those who harm pious sadhus, cows, or abuse Vedas. He said, "I'll destroy Ravana and his kin and shall live for 11,000 years in human form upholding dharma."
Wow! Meanwhile, how was the yagam going on?
From the fire of the Putrakameshti rose a mighty being, radiant like sun, wearing black and crimson garments, with lion-like whiskers and a red face, holding a golden bowl filled with payasam. His height resembled a mountain peak. He walked with the strides of a ferocious tiger. He approached Dasharatha. "O king, This is from Prajapati. Let your queens consume it. You'll be blessed with sons. Dasharatha prostrated before him and received it with joy, like a poor man receiving endless treasure.
Then he must have given it equally to Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kaikeyi, right?
Well, no. Hear me out. Dasharatha gave half the portion of payasam to Kaushalya, half of the remaining half, that is 1/4, to Sumitra, half of the remaining portion, that is 1/8 of the original, to Kaikeyi. On further thinking, he gave the remaining 1/8 portion to Sumitra.
Oh, was that why Sumitra had twins?
True, Sri Mahavishnu split into 4 forms to be born. His full form and his Shakti Amshas, Shesha, Shankha and Chakra. Meanwhile, Brahma advised devatas to take birth on earth as vanaras and boars. A curse by Nandishvara had ensured Ravana's death would come through monkeys. He told them all that long ago a boar had emerged from his mouth as a yawn called Jambavan. Abiding to his advice, Surya begot Sugriva, Indra begot Vali, Vishwakarma begot Nala, Agni was born as Neela, Kubera was born as Gandhamadhana, Varuna begot Sushena, Parjanya and Sharabha, Brihaspati was born as Tara, Ashwini devatas endowed with wealth and beauty procreated Mainda and Dvivida.
Hey, aren't you missing someone?
I know who you are talking about. Your favorite, right? Lord Shiva himself, Vayu carrying his Amsha, gave rise to the immortal god, unmatched in strength, wisdom and devotion, Hanuman. The Vanara army was forming. On the other hand, after the ceremonies, Dasharatha honored all the kings. Rishyashringa and Shanta returned with Romapada. Ayodhya quietened once more. Soon, the queens were pregnant.
They must be glowing in joy, Bodha.
Oh, they sure were. 6 seasons passed. In the 12th month Chaitra, on Navami, the 9th day, when the Punarvasu star ascended and 5 planets were exalted in Karkataka Lagna, Kaushalya gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. The supreme soul Jagannatha, who is worshipped by all the worlds.
And the others?
A charming baby boy was born in Meena Lagna under Pushya Nakshatra to Kaikeyi. Twins were born to Sumitra under Ashlesha in Karkataka Lagna. The skies rejoiced, Apsaras danced, Gandharvas sang, celestial flowers rained from above, Ayodhya overflowed with joy. The highways thronged with men, actors, singers and dancers. Kettle drums roared, gifts poured from the palace, cows, gold and silks.
And thus, Dharma descended.
Yes, Tattva, the Lord had arrived.
What were they named, Bodha?
Indeed, what were they named? Were the names random or was there a meaning behind it?
How was their schooling and childhood?
Who was the saint whose entry shook Dasharatha?
Was this going to be the first moment of face off with the dark forces?
To find out, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel Bodhahoots. Stay with us as the timeless journey of Sampoorna Ramayan continues. Jai Shri Ram!